The New York Knicks have found their secret weapon for the playoffs as they now have solved a huge problem for this team, as Landry Shamet has shown the Knicks exactly what they need for this playoff roster, and Tom Thibodeau is going to have to make some very tough choices, and we're going to have some tough conversations on the New York Knicks and their playoff rotations. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Knicks Digest. It's Chris here, and we're going to jump right into things as always, and if you guys are part of that 63% that's not subscribed to Knicks Digest, make sure to subscribe. We're on that grind, multiple videos every day throughout the week while we wait for the New York Knicks to hit that playoff game on Saturday, and I cannot wait. But until then, let's jump into the video because we have a lot to discuss, as this man right here, Landry Shamet, has been balling out for the New York Knicks, and Tom Thibodeau is going to have to make some tough choices for this New York Knicks playoff rotation. As we know, the rosters, or not the roster, but the rotations are going to shrink down a bit, and the Knicks could be looking at more of an 8-man rotation. We now have to make a tough choice if you're the New York Knicks, because the way Landry Shamet's been playing, you know he's going to have to be in that rotation. Over his last 10 games, Landry Shamet is putting up 12.2 points per game in 22 minutes. On top of that, he's shooting 49% from three and 49% from the field as well. Playing solid defense along with that. Landry Shamet has given the Knicks exactly what they've needed off the bench all season. And now he's shown why the New York Knicks were so hell-bent on keeping him around after they signed him, and he went down with that dislocated shoulder, and now he's back. He's confident, and he has been lights out for the New York Knicks. Now, Shamet, he is someone who loves playing for the New York Knicks, as he has a bunch of family who are New Yorkers, saying, I have family from here. They're diehard fans. I spend my off seasons here. Putting the orange and blue on every day, I don't take it for granted, and he has taken advantage of every moment he's gotten. As Tommy Beer mentioned, only 2 players in the NBA averaged more than 7 made three-pointers per 100 possessions over the final 10 games of the regular season: Steph Curry and Landry Shamet. Shamet has been in rarefied air right now, and on the season, his numbers now look really good after early struggles. He's shooting 47% on corner threes, which is absurd. 40% on threes, 46% from the field, averaging 6 points per game, and this is even with a very slow start to the season that Shamet had. If you guys remember, no one was really a big fan of Shamet, even just a few weeks ago, because he was struggling mightily with the New York Knicks. There was a lot of concern about if he should even be on the roster, and, well, that's because you look at his numbers when he first started with the Knicks, and they weren't great. He was playing 11 minutes per game, averaging 3.3 points per game in those 22 games. Shooting 45% from the field, but only 30.6% from three. Things were not going Landry Shamet's way at all as he was trying to recover from that dislocated shoulder. Knicks fans did not believe in him at all, and now he has completely changed the tune for New York Knicks fans. I mean, Shamet has been just unbelievably great for the New York Knicks. He's been balling out since he got here and showing why he is going to be a key factor in the playoffs for this team. He's not afraid to shoot the three early and often. If he catches the ball and he's showing an opening, he's going to fire away. The Knicks against the Brooklyn Nets in the final game of the season gave Shamet a lot of time to go out there and absolutely cook, and he took advantage of it, hitting 7 threes, which ties for the most threes made in a game this season by a New York Knick. When the Knicks lost Dante DiVincenzo, they needed a guy who could come out here and hit that quick trigger catch and shoot three, and Landry Shamet has been that guy for the Knicks, mixing it up as well, scoring within the paint. Also, Shamet has just been a nightmare for opposing defenses coming off the bench. The Knicks are going to use him heavily in the playoffs, and now there's going to have to be some tough conversations that Tom Thibodeau is going to have to make in regards to some of the players. Now, look, Cameron Payne, he's not going to get a ton of minutes if this keeps up. The Knicks are going to go with Landry Shamet over Cameron Payne at this point. It makes no sense for them not to, and that's really what we've been seeing as well in recent days. I mean, it's been mentioned a few times that that's going to happen, and CP, the franchise, who's very tapped in, did say one takeaway from this game is Landry Shamet has entered the playoff rotation. He had a lousy start to the season, but finished red hot. 46% from three, 67% true shooting. Most importantly, for a team looking for fire and desire, he's got it. That's New York grit. Give him minutes. He's going to get minutes. There's no way around it. Thibodeau is not going to bench a guy who's hot. He just would not do that. And the reason Josh Hart's also in this image is not because Josh Hart's getting benched. though I think he should come off the bench in the playoffs for Mitchell Robinson, but that's a different topic for a different day. Look, I'll do that video like tomorrow or something. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. I will make that video, no problem about it. I want to know if you guys want that, though. Or if you guys just want to dive into a few different rotations, let me know. But in the case of Josh Hart, I do want to see Landry Shamet play over Josh Hart with the starters at points. Have that 5-out lineup where you're just nuclear from 3. I mean, Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson in rotations together could become a little bit rough if teams are daring Josh to shoot the ball, and he's not. Now, last time around in the playoffs, Josh Hart did shoot 40% from 3 in the playoffs. He worked on his jump shot a lot. He did not want to be a liability. He hit a massive 3 against the Philadelphia 76ers. That was a key part in the New York Knicks winning that playoff series, and because of all of this, where we stand right now, the New York Knicks, they have to find a way to get Landry Shamet in with these lineups that would have Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson. And when Mitch is on the floor, put Landry Shamet on the court with him. The Knicks are going to have to make a bunch of choices, and Landry Shamet should very well be in these rotations. He should be their 8th man. You have Deuce off the bench. You have Mitchell Robinson off the bench. Maybe you put Mitch in and have Josh Hart come off the bench so you could just make a bit of a change. Especially if the Pistons are running a 2-big lineup with Isaiah Stewart and Jalen Duren, it would make some sense. Also, when the Knicks beat the Detroit Pistons, because they're going to beat the Detroit Pistons, when the Knicks go and face the Boston Celtics in the second round, the Knicks looked very good when they had that 2-big man set out there with Mitchell Robinson and Karl-Anthony Towns. So you put Josh Hart on the bench, and then when he's coming in with Landry Shamet and, say, Mitchell Robinson comes out, the Knicks still have a good amount of shooting, and they also have Josh Hart to help with the rebounding and all the defense and things, where the Knicks would be more versatile than before. Cameron Payne has not been the same shooter that Landry Shamet is. He's shooting around 36% from 3 on the season with 40% from the field. So not bad numbers. I mean, the field goal percentage isn't great, but 3-point percentage, not bad at all. But Landry Shamet, the way he's playing, he's going to be the one who's going to have to get these minutes because he has been dominant for the Knicks recently. Since the All-Star break, in these 28 games that he's played in 521 minutes, he shot 42.5% from 3. So this isn't just a recent hot streak. This has just been who Landry Shamet's been recently, and he's taken 4 threes a game. So these are higher volume threes that he's hitting on a big percentage. So a lot to like there. And I mean, to come back from this, from what he was playing like, is just an excellent sign for the New York Knicks. I cannot wait to see how the Knicks are going to use this playoff rotation. Shamet's going to be in it, though. He's earned it, and it now comes down to who Tom Thibodeau is going to want to run with Landry Shamet. It's going to be a very, very interesting decision to see what they're going to do, because, frankly, I think you have to put in Shamet, and they will run a 9-man, I imagine, a few times where Cameron Payne will get the bulk of the rest of those minutes, but when you're running an 8-man rotation where your starters are all getting around 38 minutes per game, your bench at this point has to be Mitchell Robinson, Deuce McBride, and Landry Shamet. It's not a bad bench with the way Shamet's playing right now. People are underrating this Knicks bench and this Knicks team in general, and the Knicks are about to turn some heads. Guys, what are you most looking forward to for the playoffs? What do you think about Landry Shamet's recent performance? Should he get that final rotation spot in the playoffs? How many minutes would you want to see him get in the playoffs? Let me know all those things in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day. There goes another regular season. Let's get these playoffs underway. It's nice to be used to being in playoff basketball. Go Knicks.